3 and out, first down. Georgia Tech, Colorado. Georgia Tech, 41. I was going to say a 41. And you talk about it being a long week. 41.5 point favorite. A 4.5 point favorite. Total has come down. This game's on Friday night. I missed this in part 1. If you're wondering why we're covering this now, if you missed the early part of the podcast. Georgia Tech, this is not an easy trip. Going out to altitude in Colorado. Crowd is probably going to be hyped. 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. Totals come down to 52.5. I don't disagree with that move down. My first thought is Georgia Tech, but I like betting Brent Key as a dog. I think he's like 14-3 or something against the spread. I'll be betting him as against a dog against Clemson. I know that already. And any other time he's a dog this year. He's not as good as a favorite. Part of that is the way that Georgia Tech plays, and that's kind of conducive to this under here. Because Georgia Tech, more of a grinded out team. They don't have Singleton anymore. We'll see how this kid Rivers can step up. The FIU transfer was really good there, but he's not as good as Singleton. And their offensive line, they lost some key pieces. They lost some important tight ends. You still have the Haynes and Haynes show. Jamal Haynes and Haynes King, a quarterback and running back. The defense, it's all about the defensive coordinator fixing the pass D, which was not good last year. The run D was good, but they lost some guys on that defensive front. So there are some questions there. But Colorado, I trust their defensive coordinator. Livingston's really good with adjustments. Colorado's going to go more run heavy. They do have some talented receivers, but look, I mean, they lost a boatload to the NFL on the outside. And you lost Shedeur Sanders as well. All they could do well last year was throw the ball. This year, it's going to be more run heavy. So naturally, they're going to be slower. I don't know if I trust Salter fully. And part of the reason for that, last year he had a down year. Like, can I excuse him? They don't play. He doesn't play anybody. So, like, Georgia Tech's not, Texas or Ohio State, but they're a big upgrade over. Look who Caden Salter's played the last 2 years. There's 0 power conference teams. I don't have a sample size of what he looks like. The last power conference team he played was that bowl game against Oregon when they lost like 190-0. And obviously they were way outclassed there. So, like, I don't know what to make of Salter after last year. Was it just like the situation soured? But the competition, they always have like the easiest schedule in the country. I like some of the talent that they have at wide receiver, even after what they've lost. I think under's worth a look here. I think Georgia Tech gets it done, but there's some questions on that side. This feels like a spot that Colorado's going to get up for. I think it's going to be a really entertaining game. Do you have anything here?
Yeah, I mean, I took the under on the app weeks ago, but I think that number is way gone now, and it just continues to tumble. Just making sure that under 55, the biggest key in totals. I remember I was dipping, but now it's down to 52. I might be the only person in the world that's going to have a Colorado ticket here. I think this is just complete hate. I think that it's flipped. I think these people that have lined up for 2 years to bet this Colorado Buffaloes team and the Fox Big Noon Kick and have lost money, because you got to think about it. Dion came out, got everybody that big win against TCU, had some amazing covers that we didn't expect 2 years ago, and now he's been losing people money. I think this is pure hate. I think the altitude is a problem. There's plenty of transfers on this Georgia Tech offensive line. Colorado's linebackers last year were a big reason they were top 25 in limiting pass EPA. They finished 11th in coverage grading. That's Robert Livingston. I mean, he hasn't gone anywhere. He's still a defensive coordinator, and I still expect them to be buttoned up on the defensive side of the ball. Now, Salter is going to try to do it all. I don't know any of the weapons they have around him.
Amari Miller, stud.
Right. But he's going to try to do it all on the ground and through the air. I mean, you mentioned, what has he done? Still, he has more big-time throws and turnover-worthy plays. His passing hasn't been horrible. But in my opinion, this game comes down to one element with each defense. Second-level tackling. I just mentioned that Colorado, excellent at tackling, excellent fundamentals, very well coached. Last year, Georgia Tech finished 123rd in PFF tackling. I think second-level tackling is the key here. And to me, that screams Colorado. I'm going to be on Colorado. I was thinking about taking the 5. I'm not sure if it's going to go up any higher. I just think this number is way too high. I think Colorado should be favored by a field goal or more. I'm way off. There's a couple teams, Miami, Colorado, Florida State. Like, my numbers just do not jive with the market at all.
Let's see what do I make this? 3.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I love Buster Faulkner, I love Robert Livingston just as much.
Yeah, it's a great matchup. Numbers say I should lean Colorado with you. Should be a fun one.
Let's put it on the board.
I can't get there.
Oh man,
maybe if it ticks up a little bit more.